Ghost Pony's Ultimate Spit Attack, Part 4, a comedy, fantasy, action, adventure, and magical story. Chapter 1, Cleaning Up. Mop scrubbing, water sloshing, occasional squelching noises, a deep dramatic sigh. Mops. So many mops. His horn drooped under the weight of 20 mops, each one soaked from hours of cleaning. The castle gleamed, the courtyard sparkled, and yet Celestia's voice still echoed in his head. Maybe this time, you'll actually learn your lesson. Dragging himself forward, still dripping, if I hear the word spit one more time, I'm moving to the Dragonlands. Never, in my life, have I felt so defeated. I think I saw my ancestors laughing at me. GhostPony sighed and tossed the last bucket of water over the courtyard. All right, we're finally done. That was awful. Shaking off water. We should be free now, right? I better not hear the word punishment ever again. Or mop. GhostPony stretched his wings and finally relaxed. The worst was over. He was free, or so they thought. Chapter 2, a terrible, wonderful idea. GhostPony stood there looking at his friends. His ears twitched, his mouth twitched, his cheeks twitched. Something deep inside him wanted to be free. No, absolutely not. What? We know that look. We know that look. I don't like that look. It's the I'm about to make everything worse look. Don't do it, GhostPony. But he had to. He took a deep breath. And then another. Deep inhale, cheek starting to puff. And another. GhostPony, stop! His cheeks grew larger. Blop! Royal Guard. Not again! His cheeks wobbled and jiggled as he continued sucking in air, his throat making awful, wet, gurgling sounds. Bubbling, wet, guttural noises. His mouth was now stuffed to the absolute limit. Spit bubbled between his lips, making strange, slimy noises as he tried to talk. Blah blah, glurble, blurf. Pop, squish, bloop. Small bubbles escape his mouth. His friends screamed, Hit the deck! He's gonna blow. Rogan, this is a nightmare. He looks like a water balloon filled with regret. Jenkins, shaking with fear, grabbed the nearest Royal Guard. Save yourself. We're already doomed. And then, a massive wave-like explosion of spit. It hit everything. The Royal Guards collapsed in soggy heaps. Jenkins lay twitching, covered in a fresh coat of spit. I hate you. GhostPony's friends, soaked and miserable, just stared at him. We just cleaned. We just cleaned. I am going to lose my mind. Sharp's Pony. Why? GhostPony, cheeks still wobbling, grinned. Bloop! A final spit bubble popped from his mouth. Oops. Then a familiar voice filled the air. GhostPony. GhostPony froze. His ears flattened. Celestia's magical aura flaring up. Crackle! Zap! Uh-oh. Chapter 3, The Punishment Gets Even Worse. A burst of golden magic engulfed GhostPony. He reappeared in the middle of the Canterlot town square with 50 mops strapped to his horn. Thud! An even larger bucket landed beside him. Celestia's voice echoed once more. Now you will clean all of Canterlot. The streets, the market, the towers, and every single pony's doorstep. The whole city? And no magic. No! The Royal Guards, still dripping, groaned in the distance. At least he's suffering too. I hope he learns this time. Jenkins, still a spit-covered mess, grumbled. Celestia, please, can I at least get a towel first? GhostPony sighed, grabbing his first mop. Squish! His hoof stepped into another puddle of spit. Still worth it. Somewhere, Celestia smirked. Maybe this time you'll actually learn your lesson. The end? Or is it? GhostPony probably didn't learn his lesson.